goodness, I finally found you. I've been looking for you for over a half an hour. I'm not even joking. You owe me. So, what is it this time, sis? I mean, I should have known you were up in the attic, but I know you only go up in the attic when you did something bad. So, are you hiding from Mom and Dad? Did you do something bad? No? Let me guess. Well, if you're not hiding from Mom and Dad, you watched something scary. Yeah. So, what was it this time? I swear Mom and Dad have to cut you from Netflix. You never learn your lesson. And to be honest, well, I shouldn't say that, but why do you even like the attic? It gives me the creeps, to be honest. But for some reason you find solitude here. And I see you've built yourself quite a fort. I like it. But you use my blankets. I'm not gonna complain because I kinda like it here. Yeah, I like what you did with the place. It's cozy. I guess I can see why you like the attic. I mean, it's quiet. You have it all to yourself. It's quite nice. Well, so, I don't want to trigger anything, but I'm kind of a nosy sister, so I must know what you watched. Was it a TV show, or was it a movie? American Horror Story? No. Oh, it wasn't a TV show. A movie. Was it Saw? No. Was it The Nightmare Before Christmas? I'm just kidding. That's not scary. Was it... was it Insidious? I told you not to watch that movie. Yeah. I told you not to watch that movie about 100 times. You've been so tempted to watch that movie ever since it came out, and you know how much that movie scared me. I mean, I feel like I was 3 years old again. I needed to be escorted everywhere, even to the bathroom. I was so freaked out for, well, a couple days, but still. I never get scared from movies, ever, but this one, epic. Yeah. Even though I've watched every continuation of the movie since, but the first one, yeah, was the best. So, did you learn your lesson? I hope so. Now, I didn't know why you were up here, but I figured if you're up in the attic, then you probably need some cheering up. So, oh, you like my makeup? Thank you. Yeah, I'm about to head out. I know, it's been a while since you've seen me. I came to visit yesterday and you weren't here, so I know, ever since I moved, yeah, it's been, what, a couple weeks now since we've seen each other. You with school, and, you know, my move, so #adulting. But I still love you, and I always miss you, especially our dogs. Yeah. So, well, I see you have my old room, hence my blankets that I've been looking for. Yeah, my room was kind of huge, right? You actually find it too huge for you? That's You always wanted my room. Yeah. Oh, you're painting it. What color? Purple. Dark purple or light purple? Oh, like a light lilac. Cool. And what about the trimming? Like a tan color? I like it. Yeah. Some nice soothing colors. So, I mean, you should kind of make your attic. Well, I call it your attic because you're always up here, but you should make the attic your place. Yeah, you should tell Mom and Dad to fix it up for you. I mean, it's pretty much all done. The floors are pretty good. You just need like some sheetrock or something. Yeah, make some nice sturdy walls. Yeah. Look at me. I'm acting like I know how to fix a place. So, anyways, I have a couple minutes before I'm going to head out. Yeah. I'm going to the movies, actually. Yeah. Oh, what did I use on my eyes? Well, Mom, she finally let me use her Naked 2 palette. I have the Naked 3, which is like more of a rosy toned palette, but I don't know, I really like taupes, so yeah, she let me use it. Yeah, she doesn't really share her makeup all too often, so she must be in a happy mood. So let's not tell her that you freaked yourself out watching a scary movie. I actually came over yesterday to bring you a couple things, but you weren't here. I'm guessing you were with your friends or your boyfriend that you don't want to talk to me about for some reason. Oh, you don't have a boyfriend. So, who was that guy that you were holding hands with the other day at the mall? Yeah, I totally saw you. I didn't want to say anything, but since you are denying things, no, I'm not going to tell Mom. You're 14. I mean, I started dating when I was 18, but I feel like when you're the first child, you have to deal with, like, the harshest rules, and then after that, like, your parents don't even, well, I don't want to say that our parents don't care about the rest of you guys, but they're a little more lenient. Yeah. I had it pretty strict. You're lucky. So, okay. So, I'm here to cheer you up, okay? You don't have to tell me about your boyfriend, but I just want to say you're totally caught out. Just saying. Yeah. So, I have some hot chocolate for you. And I saw this at a antique shop, and I totally thought of you because you were like the queen of Christmas, and I know that Halloween hasn't even came yet, and neither has Thanksgiving, but like you're all about Christmas, so I saw this, and it's like the most gaudiest but cheerful is a good word, cup ever. So I had to get it for you. And I also got your favorite hot chocolate. So, yeah, Starbucks. I totally know you. Don't act like I forgot. Yeah. See? Yeah, it's the Starbucks hot cocoa marshmallow. I like their dark chocolate, but I know you like the one with marshmallow. So, I like Starbucks in general because they're not like super sweet or anything. So, are you ready? So, it's already made. It's steaming. I don't know if you can see the steam, but it's so hot. Perfect for being up in the attic because the attic is so cold. I don't know how you do it. I honestly don't. But you like it. I knew you would. So cute, right? Okay, so I'm going to add your favorite part, which is the bum 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 Ready Whip. I can do without whipped cream, but I know you're like a fiend for this stuff. So, got you some whipped cream. This is going to be like a loaded hot chocolate, okay? You're gonna love it. I know you love hot chocolate. Go big or go home, right? Yes. Yes, please. But that is not all. That is not all, sister. Nope. I also have some Christmas sprinkles. I love sprinkles. Mom was telling me that the other day you had a pretty tough exam. Yeah. So I thought, next time I see you, I'm gonna make you some hot chocolate. There's some, I don't know, your typical sprinkles, but it's white, red, and green, and then like fine red sprinkles, and then you have these sprinkles that are like circles, dots, if you will, and then these are like the fine colored green ones, and then we have some Christmas trees and some snowflakes. I love these so much, so we're just gonna go ham, okay? My whipped cream is like melting. So, we got some of those. Now, what else do you want? Some of the fine red, I want to say red shimmer, red sprinkles. Ooh, yeah. That looks so pretty. And then, how about some Christmas trees? We need some Christmas trees. Yes. These are kind of difficult. There you go. Yes. That looks so pretty. It's like the perfect Christmas hot chocolate. Look at that. Look at that. That is just glorious. Okay. So now, I'm not even finished. I have some pure ground cinnamon. So good. Smells like heaven. Oh yeah. You can never have enough. That's just my opinion. And then a cinnamon stick. You can just let the cinnamon stick kind of marinate in there. Or I used to do this as a kid. I would actually use this as a straw and drink my hot cocoa like that. Boop. Yay, just for you, because I love you so much. So, drink up, okay? I mean, you can let it cool off for a little bit, but the hotter, the better, in my opinion. remember we used to just like sneak downstairs in the middle of the night and just pop this in our mouth. Yeah. The good old times. Okay. So, what next? The hair is kind of dry here. I didn't have cough drops, so I just got some of these. I found this stash in our brother's room. Yeah. It's the Airheads Bites. I guess there's like white Airheads that are mystery flavor. Cool. I love Airheads, do you? I know you're more of like a chocolate person. But that was the blue one. It's satisfying. Of course, like, it's difficult to get a white one. I found one. Okay. Let me see what flavor this is. I literally think it's the same flavor. Blue raspberry. Lame. You want one? What's your favorite color? Red? You're a cherry girl. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. You can wait till the hot chocolate cools off. Eat that. I'll try the red one too. Okay. Enough of that, right? So, the main thing that I came here yesterday for was to bring you this cleanser. Because remember you were asking me like what skincare products you should have. And I was telling you like you're young, so you don't need like a full skincare regimen. That's just too much. So, do you remember what I said? Yeah. Moisturizer and a cleanser. So of course you cleanse your face first and then you moisturize after. You can get yourself like a toner or like a facial mist, but it's not really necessary. Your skin is honestly like beautiful and you don't have much blemishes, but you're starting to wear makeup, so cleanser is essential. Oh, and I also got you something for your lips too, because you were saying that your lips were chapped. So, I got you that hookup. So what are you going to start with first? Your lips. Okay. So, I got you this. It's so cute. Is that not the cutest packaging? Look at that. Boop, 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 boop. I love it. It's called, the Kissful Lip Care from Etude House. Kissable Lip Smooth Care. So cute. So I thought we could actually both try it since my lips are kind of chapped. So it looks like this. So it just comes in like a tube form. Yeah. So you have a little bit of lip gloss on, right? Okay. So I just have some lights here. Okay. Let me just wipe off what you have on right now. Okay. Stay still. Great. Okay. My turn. started buying some lip stuff because I knew I was going to try out the scrub. It's a lip scrub. I have the Lush lip scrub and I really like it, but I hate that it's like in a pot form. It's so annoying. Like, you have to like dig your fingers in there. I wish it came in a tube like that one. That's why I was gonna get the Lush one for you, because I know you like it, but it's, I don't know, it's too much of a hassle. Like, if you want to bring that to school, you can't really do that. Plus, I got the popcorn one, and it was kind of grossing me out after a while. Yeah, well, it's like a mixture between like sweet and salty, and I'm just like, no. There's a bubblegum one, and a mint one, and a chocolate one, and if I get another one, which is, I don't know, not very likely, but if I do, it's probably gonna be the mint one. Stay on the safe side. Okay, so now, let's see. This is like my first time. So it looks like this. I've heard good things though. So I'm gonna put some on your lips. Okay. It smells like peaches. I love peaches. Okay. So just close your lips, but don't like pucker them up. Just leave them, I don't know, normal. Okay. Now, just go like this. Like, put them together. Okay, my turn. Hopefully this works. I feel the granules. Do you feel that? Ugh, do not get that in your mouth. That's disgusting. But yeah, it has like those little granules. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they dissolve. Yeah, they kind of look like salt. That's cool. So, what does it say? If I can read that. So it says, this lip scrub makes lips soft and moist with its fine grains of sugar, smoothing away dead skin. So it's sugar. I don't know why I thought it was salt. Salt would kind of sting your lips, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off. Wow. Your lips look really nice. Okay, my turn. Let me get the mirror out. Probably like wiping away my makeup too at the same time. You like my mirror? Guess where I got it? My favorite place that I like to shop. Yep, the Dollar Tree. I swear I live there. But it's really cute, and just for $1. I love it so much. Okay, so feel your lips. They feel so nice, right? Love it. Let me just reapply some lip product now. Since I'll be heading out, if you want some, I can apply some to your lips as well. Do you want to try it out? Honestly, this is a new like little lip combo I'm doing, so when I came, yeah, I was wearing a nude, but I figured I would just try like a pop of color, because I'm always wearing nudes. This one is from Glow Minerals, and it's the Cream Glaze Gran in the shade Dahlia. So So that's what it looks like. And then, so it's kind of shiny, so it's not like super opaque. And then I have this from Buxom, and it's the Buxom lip gloss in Berry Bramble. So, Berry Bramble. So, you want to try it? Yeah, okay. So, first, the crayon. So, put her up your lips now. This is just to try it out because I'm going to try out the cleanser on you. So we're probably going to take off all of that. But you're just curious about the color. Yeah. Yeah, you're a nude girl too. I like when you do like the pinup look. Like classic eyes and then the red lip. Yeah, you should make that like your signature look. It looks really good, yeah. But I do love this color on you. It looks really beautiful with your complexion. Yeah, hopefully it looks just as good on me. Let's try it out. Okay. See, it's not that dark. I mean, it's not that dark, but it is a bright color nonetheless, so you do need like a mirror. But it has like a shine to it. And then the lip gloss is definitely going to amplify the shininess. Okay, let me see. It's kind of like the same color. Yeah, it's minty, huh? It gives you like a tingle. So what do you think? Do you like it? I have to get used to it. I'm so used to wearing nudes, I swear. You gotta do this test. That looks super weird and awkward, but it takes away all of your excess lip gloss. So you don't have like lip product on your teeth when you're talking to your boyfriend. Because that's embarrassing. But yeah, I like it. You like it? Good. Okay, so how's your hot chocolate? It's amazing. I knew it would be. I put all my love into it and 5 million ingredients, so of course it was gonna be really good. Okay, so now for the cleanser, I also bring one of my favorite moisturizers as well, but this you get to keep. So, and I'm so excited for this. This is super cool. Okay, so it's still in its packaging. This is from the brand Noonie. I think it's a fairly new brand from Korea, but I could be wrong. But I got you the Snowflake Whipping Cleanser. It's a micro creamy whip. That's how they describe it. And then this is the fun part of this right here. You're never gonna be able to guess what this is, but it's the Noonie Marshmallow Whip Maker. Yes, it sounds cool because it is cool. So, It says makes amazing bubbles for your face. It shows you a little image there. I'm so excited for this. My favorite part of like my skincare regimen, and just like my favorite product of skincare, would be cleansers. Definitely, because there's so many out there and so many fun ones. I may have to share with you like all my cleansers, because I have some that are like even themed, like Candy Crush themed, and it's like this gumball machine, and you like twist it and a little gumball comes out, but it's actually like cleanser for your skin, and you just like break it up in the water and just put it on your face, and it makes your face feel so good, and it smells amazing. I even have like a cleansing stick, and it has like rose petals in it, very luxurious. I just have a ton. It's insane. I even have a cleanser that when you put it on, it's completely black, so you look like you're from The Grudge or something, but it's just so good. But anyways, so this one, let's see if there's any info. Well, it says right here, this is from Jeju Island, South Korea, and it says oxygen water from Jeju Island, South Korea. And it says snowflake whipping cleanser. I don't know, purifies and soothes the skin while gently removing light makeup and impurities, leaving the skin translucent and clean. Sometimes their translations are a little off, but that's what it says. This is so exciting. Yes. It's huge too. You get a lot of product. So this will last you a very long time. It has 5.07 fluid ounces, and it says it has a snowflake sherbet texture. Cool. Okay, so that's the cleanser. It's sealed, so let me unseal it before I open the foam maker. I know, don't use your teeth, but I can't help it. Oh, it smells so good. I swear, Korean skincare is just the bomb. It always smells so fresh and so clean. Okay, which is gonna be your face. And this is the whip maker. So let's see what it says here. It says you can make amazing bubbles for your face. You may use bubble foam or nets, but it's out of fashion now. I've never even heard of bubble foam or nets. Once you start using Noonie Marshmallow Whip Maker, you won't be able to live without it. Noonie Marshmallow Whip Maker makes 7 times finer bubbles than bubble foam or nets, and it only takes 20 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna count down. Is there directions? I guess there's no directions, but this is what it looks like. So this is like the contraption. I want to say you put water in here. So you put the amount of water that you would like, and then you put the product, and then you mix the two together. I kind of had an inclination that you may need water, so I bought some water. That was just a total hunch too. Good. So I'm just going to dump some water in here. I don't want to do too much. That's what it looks like though. It has a bunch of holes. That's so cool. Okay, so I don't know, it says right here, water. I don't know if you just put that much water. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but guess we'll see. And then some of these. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Oh, it smells so good. Smell it. Amazing. Right. Okay. So oh, we didn't even count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can see it already. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's overflowing. 16. It's already at 20 probably. 17, 18, 19, 20. Boom. Oh my gosh. Does that not look like good enough to eat though? Wow, so you really do only need that much water, and then the foam pretty much just fills up the rest. You see that? So I did it actually good. It smells so good. Okay. So, yeah, this contraption is really cool. That is all the foam. So I'm going to put some of this foam on her face. I love playing with foam and shaving cream. Love it. I love this stuff. I'm just going to wash my hands right now though. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of this. And I'm going to clean your face with it. That's good. So that's what I'm going to do. And I want you to close your eyes because I'm going to get into your eyes as well. This isn't going to hurt your eyes or anything. Okay, it's safe for the eyes. Okay, so close your eyes. Great. nice. Great. It's taking up all your makeup. Yeah, I like this one a lot because it's not very stripping. Doesn't dry out the skin. And I think it's perfect if you have dry skin or if you have oily skin. It's kind of your all-in-one kind of cleanser. Okay, great. So, yeah, it took off a lot of your makeup. That's fantastic. So I'm just going to wipe away any excess. Okay, so I want you to just keep your eyes closed, and I'm going to take this clean cloth, this clean wet cloth, and I'm just going to clean off all of the foam, the rest of the foam. Yeah, it feels luxurious, right? I love the Jeju water. I have other products with that ingredient, and it just really kind of brightens up the skin, and it just hydrates your skin. It's really, really nice. It's nice to be pampered, and you totally deserve it. Totally. So, just a little bit down here. Great. Yeah, I got your eyes, don't worry. You can open them now. Feel your skin. It feels so nice, right? Yeah, it feels so lovely. I can't wait to use this. Yeah, because I got myself one as well. So, this is so cool, right? Yeah. It's almost like you're churning butter or something. It makes, if you don't like applying skincare, which, I mean, I used to be like that when I was younger, but if you don't like applying skincare, this certainly makes it fun. It's so cool. I think I can play with this all day. Yeah, I bring some moisturizer as well. It's very important to moisturize your face because after cleaning your face, your skin can tighten up a little bit. So that's just natural. It doesn't necessarily mean that your cleanser is bad. It's just, you took away some of its impurities, so it's, tightening back in there. So this one is from Belief. It's another Korean brand because I pretty much just use Korean skincare, let's be honest. But this one you can find at Sephora. If you want me to get you one, I can. It's a little bit on the pricey side. It's about $28 for this, but it's completely worth it. And I mean, I know that you're just, you're a student and you're young, but I can totally buy you one, and you don't even have to worry. If you need backups, I got you. But this is the True Cream, and it's the Aqua Bomb. And I know that you were, saying that your skin felt a little dry. You have a little bit of camo skin, right? Because your T-zone is kind of oily. Well, I feel like this is really hydrating, but yeah, look at it. It's like an aqua color. It's really pretty. Isn't this like your favorite color? Yeah. So it's like an aqua color, and it's not like your typical cream because it's kind of translucent, if you can see that. And it's like a gel, so it really penetrates in your skin, and it doesn't leave like this really oily, overly hydrating residue. It just really sinks in, hydrates your skin, but not overly so. So let me just put some on your face, just a little bit. You honestly don't need a lot of this. So yeah, it smells really good. It smells very fresh. Okay, so just close your eyes. I'm not gonna put it on your eyes this time, but just close your eyes anyways, just for the relaxation benefits, I guess. You love your big sister, huh? Yes, I treat you good. I feel like we never really fought, right? No. Great. So, how does that feel? It feels good. Yeah. I love this stuff. So good. Tarte and Boots Botanics, they have similar moisturizers, but I don't know, I want to say this is probably my favorite. I really like the Tarte one, but this one has Napier's Aqua formula, which I have no clue what that is. Sometimes I feel like skincare companies throw out like these really big names just so it sounds more fancy than it really is, but that's just me. I feel like I like gel formulas like that because it has glycerin in it, and that's also really good when you apply your makeup because it helps your makeup like stick on there. It's kind of like your base. So, but anyways, enough of that, right? It is almost time for me to go, or else I'm going to be late for the movies, and then I'll miss the previews. I feel like the previews are like my favorite thing about the movies. Like, if I miss that, I'm just like depressed for the entire movie. It's like a bad day for me. Yeah, I bring my purse with me. You want to see what makeup I bring with me? Well, you saw my lip products already, but I don't bring a lot of makeup actually, but this is my bag. Yeah, I thought it matched with like my shirt, but it's from Nine West. It's like kind of like a clutch, but it's like you can wear it as a clutch, but it does have a shoulder strap. I'm like not a bad girl at all. Like, what am I saying? Let's see. Mascara. I bring mascara always. This is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. It's really good. It's the Elastic Stretch Volumizing Mascara in Super Black. Yeah, so I like its hourglass shape. It's really nice. Yeah, I love it. And then, let's see. I bring a powder. And this one is also from It Cosmetics. And I really like this a lot. I can use this as a setting powder, but it is pretty heavy duty. Like, you can pack it on, and it could be like a powder foundation as well. But it's the Your Skin But Better CC Plus Airbrush Perfecting Powder. So it is sheer to full coverage. It does claim that, and I would say that that is completely true. But yeah, so it's the sheer to full coverage optical blurring finishing gel. And I love it for that because it really just kind of makes my skin look super, I don't know, just without any imperfections, and just flawless really. So that's it there. I'm in the shade medium, which I think would be really good for you as well. But as you can see, it is quite, like, it's pigmented, but like if you're just applying it like a setting powder, that's what it would look like. That's like full on, and this is sheer. So I mean, I guess it just depends. I would never wear this full coverage. I do have another one from It Cosmetics that I do wear full coverage, but this one would be a bit too much for me. But so that's my setting powder. And then this was the new lipstick that I was wearing before, and this is the Buxom True Nude Lip Foundation in Undressed, and it's like a matte formula. So that's what it looks like there, and it's very long lasting. Smells kind of like crayons, but I still like it nonetheless. And I have a lip gloss. I have hair, but hair that doesn't want to leave my side apparently. But this is from e.l.f. and it's the shimmer lip gloss in Believe. I wear this quite a bit on its own or layered. And I got a brush. This is from Javanesque. It's kind of a dupe for the NARS one, and I use this for my powder. Typically I just set my under eyes, like, yeah, I just typically would just set my under eyes, like, boom, 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 and that's pretty much what I do. I don't really set my entire face because that's just too much, but I also bring the blush that I'm wearing that day just in case. And this one is from Rouge Bunny Rouge, and it's in the shade Habanera, number 38. And it's so pretty. It's like the perfect, like rosy beige, I guess, like terracotta kind of shade. And it also has mirror as well. I like bringing compacts that have a mirror because that's very important. So, that's pretty much it. Yeah. And then a comb, because that's essential, and that's pretty much all I bring besides like my debit card and like my asthma pump. That's not really for asthma, but I had bronchitis. Mom told you, yeah, that was not fun, and I couldn't go to work for like a week, and that hurt my bank account, let me tell you. And I think that's it. So I really hope that I was able to cheer you up today and make you feel safe today and happy. Yeah, I'm so glad that I found you. Like I said, I love what you did with the place. I love the fort. It's so fun. Yeah, I'm going to have to make one at my place. Don't tell nobody. But yeah, it just feels so cozy. So just, yeah, enclosed, but not in like a claustrophobic way. I love it. I love it. Yeah. So I thought before I would head out that I would read you, and you're gonna think that this is kind of cheesy because I know you're 14 years old, you have a boyfriend, but you know, I always used to read you bedtime stories before you would go to bed, and you would always love them. So I wanted to bring back the tradition and read you something before you went to bed. Are you gonna go to bed soon? I know you're going to bed, but are you going to bed soon? Are you staying in the attic? Okay, great. So I'm going to read you a little story. I know how much you love, fairy tales and fables and fairies. You love fairies. Yeah, you still have that huge collection of fairies. You still have the snow globes too. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna read you. I think it's a fairly old fairy tale. I'm not sure if it originated in Ireland, but I'm just gonna tell you the story. Yeah, so you can close your eyes, get really comfy, take some of those pillows that you have there and just lay down as I read to you. Hopefully you enjoy that. Yeah, and if you doze off, I just want to say that I love you to the moon and back. And you're my favorite sister. Don't tell the other siblings. Okay, so you ready for the story? Great. Fairy Gifts. Fairy Tale by Andrew Lang from the Green Fairy Book. It generally happens that people's surroundings reflect more or less accurately their minds and dispositions, so perhaps that is why the flower fairy lived in a lovely place, with the most delightful garden you can imagine, full of flowers and trees and fountains and fish ponds and everything nice. For the fairy herself was so kind and charming that everybody loved her, and all the young princes and princesses who formed her court were as happy as the day was long, simply because they were near her. They came to her when they were quite tiny, and never left her until they were grown up and had to go away into the great world. And when that time came, she gave to each whatever gift he or she asked of her. But it is chiefly of the Princess Sylvia that you are going to hear now. The fairy loved her with all her heart, for she was at once original and gentle, and she had nearly reached the age at which the gifts were generally bestowed. However, the fairy had a great wish to know how the other princesses who had grown up and left her were prospering. And before the time came for Sylvia to go herself, she resolved to send her to some of them. So one day, her chariot, drawn by butterflies, was made ready, and the fairy said, "Sylvia, I am going to send you to the court of Iris. She will receive you with pleasure for my sake as well as for your own. In 2 months you may come back to me again, and I shall expect you to tell me what you think of her." Sylvia was very unwilling to go away, but as the fairy wished it, she said nothing. Only when the 2 months were over, she stepped joyfully into the butterfly chariot, and could not get back quickly enough to the flower fairy, who for her part was equally delighted to see her again. "Now, child," said she, "tell me what impression you have received." "You sent me, madam," answered Sylvia, "to the court of Iris, on whom you had bestowed the gift of beauty. She never tells anyone, however, that it was your gift, though she often speaks of your kindness in general. It seemed to me that her loveliness, which fairly dazzled me at first, had absolutely deprived her of the use of any of her other gifts or graces. In allowing herself to be seen, she appeared to think that she was doing all that she could possibly be required of her. But, unfortunately, while I was still with her, she became seriously ill, and though she presently recovered, her beauty is entirely gone, so that she hates the very sight of herself and is in despair. She entreated me to tell you what had happened, and to beg you in pity to give her beauty back to her. And indeed she does need it terribly, for stay for a little while with the Princess Daphne, and accordingly the butterflies whisked her off and set her down in quite a strange kingdom. But she had only been there a very little time before a wandering butterfly brought a message from her to the fairy, begging that she might be sent for as soon as possible, and before very long she was allowed to return. "Ah, madam," cried she, "what a place you sent me that time." "Why, what was the matter?" asked the fairy. "Daphne was one of the princesses who asked for the gift of eloquence, if I remember rightly." "And very ill the gift of eloquence becomes a woman," replied Sylvia, with an air of conviction. "It is true that she speaks well, and her expressions are well chosen, but then she never leaves off talking, and though at first one may be amused, one ends up by being wearied to death. Above all things, she loves any assembly for settling the affairs of her kingdom, for on those occasions she can talk and talk without fear of interruption, but even then, the moment it is over, she is ready to begin again about anything or nothing, as the case may be. Oh, how glad I was to come away, I cannot tell you." The fairy smiled at Sylvia's unfeigned disgust at her late experience, but after allowing her a little time to recover, she sent her to the court of the Princess Cynthia, where she left her for 3 months. At the end of that time, Sylvia came back to her with all the joy and contentment that one feels at being once more beside a dear friend. The fairy, as usual, was anxious to hear what she thought of Cynthia, who had always been amiable and to whom she had given the gift of pleasing. "I thought at first," said Sylvia, "that she must be the happiest princess in the world. She had 1,000 lovers who vied with one another in their efforts to please and gratify her. Indeed, I had nearly decided that I would ask a similar gift." "Have you altered your mind, then?" interrupted the fairy. "Yes, indeed, madam," replied Sylvia, "and I will tell you why. The longer I stayed, the more I saw that Cynthia was not really happy. In her desire to please everyone, she ceased to be sincere, and degenerated into a mere coquette, and even her lovers felt that the charms and fascinations which were exercised upon all who approached her without distinction were valueless, so that in the day they ceased to care for them, and went away disdainfully." "I am pleased with you, child," said the fairy. "Enjoy yourself here for a while, and presently you shall go to Validia." Sylvia was glad to have leisure to think, for she could not make up her mind at all what she should ask for herself, and the time was drawing very near. However, before very long, the fairy sent her to Validia and waited for her report with unabated interest. "I reached her court safely," said Sylvia, "and she received me with much kindness and immediately began to exercise upon me that brilliant wit which you had bestowed upon her. I confess that I was fascinated by it, and for a week thought that nothing could be more desirable. The time passed like magic, so great was the charm of her society, but I ended by ceasing to covet that gift more than any of the others I have seen, for, like the gift of pleasing, it cannot really give satisfaction. By degrees I wearied of what had so delighted me at first, especially as I perceived more and more plainly that it is impossible to be constantly smart and amusing without being frequently ill-natured, and too apt to turn all things, even the most serious, into mere occasions for a brilliant jest." The fairy in her heart agreed with Sylvia's conclusions, and felt pleased with herself for having brought her up so well. But now the time had come for Sylvia to receive her gift, and all her companions were assembled. The fairy stood in the midst, and in the usual manner asked what she would take with her into the great world. Sylvia paused for a moment, and then answered, "A quiet spirit," and the fairy just rejoices, all of the happiness of being near her. I hope you were able to fall asleep, my dear sister. And I will see you